Hi there, Becky here from 168 Fitness. So over the last couple of weeks I've been giving you my top tips on how to get started with running and also how to get faster and more efficient with running for those people that have already been running since the start of the year perhaps, or just consistently before then. So this week I'm giving you the next step on how to improve and how to progress. So for the beginner runner, we were last week, I said about doing 45-second intervals of sort of jogging, running. I like to call it running, even if it is sort of a slower pace run, and some people might call it a jog. Call it a run because you're a runner now, so you can't deny that. So yeah, it doesn't matter what pace that run is, you're still running. So yeah, you're doing the 45. Well, last week you were doing the 45-second intervals. This week I want you to progress that to 60 seconds. You probably saw that one coming. So as I said before, you're going to go out for that warm up. For the beginner runner, you could probably go into walk for sort of 3 to 5 minutes, and then for the more advanced runner, a jog would be good to get you started, but you can do a walk if you prefer, if you just need a bit of time just to get in the mindset. So 3 to 5 minutes sort of walk or jog warm up, and then after that you're going to do the 60 seconds of running. For the beginner runner, you're just running it, just comfortable pace, making sure that you can keep going, controlling the breathing, which I'm going to talk about in a second. And for the more advanced runner, that's going to be a sprint. So we're just upping that duration for that sprint interval. What that's going to be good for is that if you do want to do some races, it's going to give you that extra little bit of speed and efficiency in the push, and so that you can just run that bit faster and reach those goal times if you're quite focused on trying to achieve a certain goal or running distance in a certain time. So 60 seconds still with that recovery in between. Now if you can keep it sort of 30 seconds recovery, either walk or jog, great. But if you need a little bit longer, sort of 45, 60 seconds, that's absolutely fine as well. Whatever you need to do to feel like you're recovered enough in time for the next interval. That's what that recovery is all about. You need to just feel like your breathing is under control again, you're ready to go, and you can put all your effort into that next 60 seconds at either maximum speed for the more advanced runner, or just getting to the end of it for the sort of beginner runner. So that's what we need to do. 10 of those again. So again, we're more looking at sort of maybe towards 30 minutes on this session, maybe 20-30 minutes, whatever you can do. Just try and aim to get through that. Now I was going to just talk about breathing, because that's one of the key things that a lot of people struggle with. I'm talking for the beginner about I don't want to call it jogging, I want to call it running, but at whatever pace that is, it can be a nice slow run, some people call it a jog, but the key thing is to feel comfortable with it. You never want to feel as a beginner that you're sort of out of control, that you're breathing like we've all probably been there at some point, even me at some point as well, when I've started, or sometimes just when I run too fast or up a hill or whatever, when you're just panting and you're just breathing, you don't feel like you're in control. It doesn't feel very nice. That's what we're trying to, we don't want to do that, basically. We don't want to get in that situation. So the way that I like to talk to my clients to train them out of that habit and just to improve their running efficiency and just feeling good during a run is to focus on that breathing out. So when you're running, you should focus on breathing out as you do it. So what rhythm and what pattern that is will depend on individual runners. So, but just try not to focus too much on the in breath, because you will always take air in because your body knows that you need oxygen, so you're taking air in all the time. But if you focus on the breathing out, then that's a lot more relaxing. So it's an exhale like that. It feels a lot more relaxing. You feel your shoulders go down. You just feel a lot more relaxed. Obviously still running, still keeping upright, but you just feel a lot more relaxed. So something like that would be good. It means it's a little bit noisier. Sometimes when I've been racing before, people hear me before they see me because I'm breathing out quite deep breaths out, but that's absolutely fine. If it helps me to get to the finish line and it helps me to get there in a good time, and I'm happy with that. So focusing on that breathing out rather than focusing on the inward breath. You will take air in, don't worry about that bit. And you can focus on the in when you're having that recovery. You can do nice big deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, but you're focusing whilst you're running on the breathing out part, and that is going to help you to stay nicely in control whilst you're running. Or the speed intervals, if you're a bit more advanced, that's going to help, hopefully that should help to just control it so that you feel like you're a lot more in control. You can also focus on just striding a little bit further out, so that you're just speeding up just gradually by doing that. And just getting to the end of each interval and not feeling like gasping for breath and not feeling very good. So give that a go this week. Hopefully I've explained that well enough. Focus on that breathing out as you're doing it. You're doing 60-second intervals, 10 of those with some recovery in between. I'll see you next week for the next step.